Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of the Atletico Madrid crew. Now, Joao Felix, I decided to keep him for the season return and for Man United, but for season 3, if we do a season 3 of this career mode, I've got one condition set in mind for Joao Felix in general. And we either have to do the domestic double, or at least reach the final of the Champions League to keep Joao Felix. If we don't complete one of those objectives, he will leave, and even if we just win the Copa de España, he will leave. We have to win at least either. You have to at least if you get to the final of the Champions League and at least have a decent campaign in LaLiga, or win a domestic double. Now the conditions set for this season, if we don't complete one of those, Joao Felix will be sold in season 3 if we do a season 3. And yeah, let's get into this episode. To go for this episode, we have a sim game, I believe, up against, if we get over to it, up against Mallorca to kick this episode off. You can see quite in 7th place. It's a tight league title at the start of the season, but as you know, this team will fall off and we will hopefully go higher up in the league table. We're going to sim this game with the second team. First opportunity they get this season. And we'll pick up a 3-2 victory with De La Vega, Morata and Lamar getting the goals. Good to see it. To kick off our Champions League campaign in the first group stage game, we're going to play the highlights of this one up against Roma because they've got a pretty decent side with Dominic Berardi, Nicola Zaniolo, Tammy Abraham, Dybala, Dahoud, Ruben Neves, Inacio as well in their team, spinners obviously. Joao Felix returns to the starting 11, just was keeping him for the season. Now depending where we are in January, I might make a decision then as well. Let's not waste any time, let's get into the game against Roma and pick up with a win to start a group stage off the best way possible. So the first sight goes to Roma, who have a still run here, 6 minutes in. I'm recording this at half time of the Morocco-Portugal game. And currently Morocco are 1-0 up due to Enesri's goal. And Roma have another attack here a few minutes later, so we can defend this one like we just did the first one. And we have a bunch of stuff to get through in this episode, so we'll see a bunch of sims and a bunch of highlights of bigger games anyway. Paulo Dybala looks to play for Zaniolo, but we're giving the ball back to Laporte there. Denies the Argentine. Speaking of an Argentine, Rodrigo de Paul is now on the ball. They don't mean for that to rhyme, but it works. Okay, please be on side. That is a great through ball, Yannick Carrasco. Yannick Carrasco to open the scoring, that is a great through ball. A great run from Carrasco as well. And we're 1-0 up here against Roma. Now we have another run here, 15 minutes in. And we make it 2-0. I believe is it Carrasco again on the ball currently? It is Yannick Carrasco having a great game here, up against Roma. Yannick Carrasco to chip Patricio. That is never going to work. Now Roma have a counter attack here, 30 minutes in. I probably should have taken a normal shot there because we only 1-0 up. And that could have guaranteed us a win there. But as it stands, Roma have a chance in this game. Especially with the players they have in their team, Zaniolo. Bala now. Denied by Jimenez, but it's going to be a free kick to the foul from Hermoso. I'm going to play it short here to Dahoud, gets it back to Dybala. And, playing the ball around nicely here, looking for running behind to find it. And we get lucky there that Jimenez cut that pass out. And we get a penalty here, 44th minute, just to guarantee us our 2-0 lead. Yannick Carrasco standing over this one. Gonna take it with him due to him being our best penalty taker, Yannick Carrasco. Can he make it 2-0? Carrasco shoots, but Patricio makes the save. Okay, 50 minutes in here, we get an attack. Our Solskjaer down through the centre currently. Got Angel Correa. Angel Correa on the ball. Angel Correa from range. Can he shoot? Yes, he can, but it's blocked. Now we have another attack here in the 80th minute, or 79th minute. Almost the 80th minute. Can we play that pass through there? That'd be a nice pass if we can get that off. Yes, we can. Let's hoping Joao Felix would have made that run. But in the end, we get it to Carrasco, who takes a heavy touch. We get a 1-0 victory in the end, though, so it's alright. We get a winner in our first game, so let's move on with the rest of the episode. Before this game against Celta Vigo here, we're going to quick send this one. As you can see, 2 changes. Team Dani Olmo comes in, so with Mateus Cunha, who is higher rated than Craig currently. Just waiting to see who performs better, and Cunha scores in this game, and Carrasco also scores to get us a 2-1 victory. Love to see it. Before this game up against Rayo Vallecano, we're going to send us with the second team here. Hopefully they can pick up a victory and continue our good run, and we get a 2-1 victory with Griezmann and Morata scoring the goals, but De La Vega got sent off. Before this game up against Real Sociedad one, we're going to send us here up against Real Sociedad, as they currently sit in 8th place. And pick up a 2-0 victory with Joao Felix and Lorente scoring goals. for this game up against Copenhagen. We're going to send this for the second team. Hopefully get another victory in our group stage. We'll go to 6 points if we get a victory here. We're going to get a 1-1 draw. Okay, for this game up against third place Valencia, here we are going to play this game in the 4, and I'm just going to show you the goals that go in and maybe some close highlights. I can see the only change we're making to the starting 11 is Matheus Cunha. He's going to start off front just to see what he's like, just to see if he's any better than Angel Clares. Angel Clares is kind of disappointed considering the ending of last season. Let's get into this game against Valencia. I've had a decent start to this season. They are undefeated like us, so either team's going to lose their undefeated streak here, you'd imagine. So let's get into this game and hopefully beat Valencia to go top of the table. Okay, Jimenez, Enzo Fernandez, over the top here to Cunha. That's actually Joao Felix. Good control there from Joao Felix. Get the shot away. Joao Felix shoots and scores. Love to see that from the Portuguese star. Just showing why he's such an invaluable player to us. Just that control, flick it over his head, take the touch on his head, and then set up the shot. Because it's great control, great run, and a great finish. Joao Felix, it's great work from Joao Felix. Joao Felix make it 2-0, shoots, but saved again by Marshall. Now from this corner. Yannick Carrasco in. Sword ahead. Oh, someone. A second attempt. That should be a goal. There we go. And Matheus Cunha makes it 2-0 here. Yeah, Ansel Knauf now. Plays it across. And we're conceded there for... Don't know how we have conceded there though, to be honest. It's very bad defending, considering we had the best defence in the league. According to the stats anyway. But you wouldn't say that after seeing that. Shana Black makes an alright save, but unfortunately it still goes through. He doesn't actually make the save, the player just misses the shot. And unfortunately no one can get back in time. Lorenzo, great work there. Now Paul, get it into Kondogbia. Kondogbia over the top here, looking for the run of Carrasco. Can he get to the ball here? And Carrasco does so. Good work from Carrasco. Somehow, we've got to give it a free kick here. And we'll take it. I'm not so sure how we've been given it, but Kondogbia now hit that. Kondogbia's shot is blocked and it's handball, so we're going to get a penalty here. 2 handball decisions in a row. I've got to turn this off before this episode. To make it 3-1 here, we're going to give it to Joao Felix. Why not? Joao Felix on the penalty to make it 3-1. Joao Felix puts it top left, and it's a great pen from Joao Felix, and we have a 2-goal cushion here. Things you'd love to see. And it's all about this man this season, this guy's story, and the team's story more than anything actually, to be honest. But it's a great pen from Joao Felix, and we're 3-1 up here. Jimenez, okay, I don't know why it switched me from Jimenez there. I was going to follow that challenge up with another one. And Laporte can't get the challenge in. And it's going to be a penalty because of handball against Aymeric Laporte. I need to turn this off. I'm going to do it after this game. So at times the decisions are a bit, stupid. Got a penalty here. Can Jonah make the save? No, he can't. And we're free. It's now 3-2. Not sure how Kondogbia didn't even get the ball there. Same with Laporte. Well played that, Shana Black. Okay, Shana Black, what are you doing? What in the world is Shana Black doing? In what world does he hesitate there and not get the ball? He's getting there before the attacker. Like, what is that? Defending is awful. Why is Himo so there? Hey man, just get that out. I'm not happy about this performance. It's been an awful performance. It's a 3-3 draw against Southampton, a game we should have comfortably won. We're going to send this game up against Atletico with the second team. Hope we get a victory in this one after that draw against Valencia. We get a 3-0 victory. Cunha, Griezmann scoring twice. Give this game up against Ajax. So we're going to send this with the second team due to we have a big game after this up against Barcelona. As you can see, they've got a very good team to sign Meslier, as well as their goalkeeper. That's a very good signing from them. So we're going to send this one, hopefully get a victory against Ajax in the group stage, and we get a 2-2 draw with Lamar, Manny Sanchez got injured. Griezmann came on. Griezmann scored, but him also had to play goalkeeper. We can get through a bunch more games this episode. We're going to play the highlights this one up against Barcelona. I consider made a pretty good signing of Goretzka. I've also signed Danilo from Juventus. Got Alejandro Grimaldo. That's the only changes made to the starting 11, so let's get into this one up against them. Hopefully pick up a victory and go clear back at the striking position, see what we can do in this game. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first highlight goes to us in the 18th minute here. It's been quite a dead game so far, you imagine, due to it being the 18th minute. And ball played forward at Enzo Fernandez, Carrasco. Angel Correa now. Angel Correa on the turn shoots was blocked by Jules Koundé, I believe it was. However, another attack here. Now Barcelona are currently in second place, only 2 points behind us, and they are undefeated as well, just like us. So Joao Felix shoots in range, and it's blocked by Andreas Christensen. Llorente now. Into Joao Felix. Expecting much more from him. He's had a pretty good start to the season, but Joao Felix now on the turn. Joao Felix into Correa. Correa now through to Joao Felix to make it 1-0, and it's a goal. Ter Stegen got a touch on it. He couldn't deny Joao Felix of the opening goal. And this is why I didn't want to sell him, because I do want him to be the cover star of the series, you know, like the star player, the main man. But if the team doesn't live up to expectations of Joao Felix, then we will sell him. But in the 52nd minute here, whilst they have a corner, I think that brings that player out instead of... I get why it does that at the same time, but Madi Hermoso, good defending there. A crossing opportunity here. Did we cross it in, or did we play it to the edge of the box? That is the question. I think we're going to play it to the edge of the box there. Ball into Carrasco. Someone went over the overlap and run there. Enzo Fernandez from range, and its shot is blocked. 70th minute here. Barcelona coming down the left hand side for Rafinha, I believe it is. Yes, it is. Rafinha into Lewandowski. Over to Ferran Torres. Kamada has joined Barcelona. It's an interesting signing from them. Now we're in the 87th minute. Been kind of a low scoring game. Obviously, one goal in it. Neither team really doing anything else to get another goal, but maybe we can here. Enzo Fernandez through to Correa, plays it over to Carrasco. We can get it out to Dani Olmo here. Dani Olmo from range. Dani Olmo shoots and it's saved by Ter Stegen. And get a 1-0 victory over Barcelona. You love to see it. Okay, for this game up against Almeria here, they're currently sitting 16th place. They've had a decent start to their season. They've got the likes of Baptistao, I believe is a former talent Brazilian, I believe he is. They've got Toussaint in the midfield. They've also got Icardi up front. They hope to get a victory with the second team there. And get a 2-2 draw with Icardi and Robertone getting the goals for them, and Morata and Sinchu scoring for us, and Griezmann missed the penalty. Okay, so we just beat Barcelona. Can we beat Real Madrid in the Madrid derby? Obviously, they signed Ben White to be the centre back next to Rudiger. That's an interesting signing. But also brought Lautaro Martinez, who we've seen in this squad already. And we are going to put our hearts again to this one up against Real Madrid, just so we can get through a bunch more games to get into this one up against Real Madrid. Because the first highlight goes to us here in the 12th minute. Okay, a crossing opportunity here. The other pass to Joao Felix on the edge of the box, but is he going to be closed down? Joao Felix, first time shot, saved by Courtois. That was a powerful attempt from Felix. Now Real Madrid have an attack themselves there. Looks like we can defend this. It's Camavinga down the wing here. I don't think it's number 12 for Real Madrid in real life. I've seen a bunch of numbers in career mode change throughout this season for some reason. Like we saw Kasper Dolberg last season with the number 5 for Sevilla, and a good stuff from up there from Lautaro Martinez. It's been rather disappointing for Argentina in the World Cup. It's not really been a player we expected him to be. It's been more of a Man City's. I'm just going to focus up here as Ben White denies Joao Felix there, but come on Joao Felix, got to show more strength there. With a solo run here, but yeah, it's been Julian Alvarez who's been the main man, or Messi really. He's been the main man for Argentina, not Portugal, what am I about? And Correa, that was apparently a through ball, by the way. Wanted a free ball there into the space, but he didn't do that. Now we have a free kick here, Carrasco over it. Gonna get Joao Felix over it as well. And we're gonna play it short. Get it back into Joao Felix. Can make the run here. Cut back. Joao Felix to hit that. Joao Felix shoots and it's saved by Courtois. And now Real Madrid have a counter-attack in the 66th minute. It's like a pretty decent one for them. We've got Toni Kroos over the ball, who plays it forward to Marco Asensio. Marco Asensio now. Pass cut out by Laporte. Love that from Laporte. Now we have a corner here, 72nd minute. What can we do from this? Yannick Carrasco stood over it. It's a rainy day here in the Bernabeu. Gonna work this cross in. Yannick Carrasco. It's a lofted cross. Isn't the greatest. Eden Hazard gets it clear. Laporte now back up to Carrasco. It's been chased down by Camavinga. Keeps the ball out. Joao Felix now. Enzo Fernandez into Condopia. And he just didn't really set that for himself perfectly. How's that a lost ball? We had the ball. We get a 0-0 draw up against Real Madrid though. It's not a loss, so it's alright. Going to send this game up against the Ajax overrated side with a game after this being up against Sevilla, who are a decent team. We need our full strength 11. We'll pick up a 3-1 victory courtesy of Carrasco, Morata, and Morata missed a pen, but Di Vega gets the third goal. Kiffer's game up against Sevilla. We're going to play a rotated side here. As you can see, the lights off. Di Vega, Dani Olmo, and Morata coming into the team. So play the highlights of this one up against Sevilla. If we get a victory up against the 4th-place team. Goes to the first highlight, goes to Ose in the 23rd minute. Obviously, we're up against Bono, who's part of a team that is currently beating Portugal. It's currently 1-0 to Morocco, and apparently he's having a good game due to his rating being a 7.4. Got a ball played through here to Alvaro Morata, and Alvaro Morata scores the goal to give us the lead here. And honestly, I might start Morata as our first in striker, because apparently he works better than everyone else we've used, judging by the fact he just scores so easily. But we have an attack here. Can we find a pass? We've got a ball through to Marcos Llorente now. It's actually Morata. Alvaro Morata, unselfishly. I wanted him to play it across to Di Vega, but we're not going to celebrate because it's an own goal. I did want him to play it over to Di Vega. He was doing so, but the defender got a touch on it and put it into his own net. So we'll take it when I 2-0 up against Sevilla. Di Vega, not sure why he isn't making a run here, but Morata was, and now Dani Olmo. Into the ball. Dani Olmo goes skip around the player, but he takes an awful touch. Not sure why he doesn't lost all speed and velocity there. The second half here, Di Vega down the wing here. What can we do from this one? Pedro Di Vega. Cut inside, let's great work from him. Play it into the centre. Enzo Fernandez. First time strike from Morata, saved by Bono. Now, 60th minute, Sevilla have a corner. What can they do from this one? Currently 2-0 up, obviously due to Morata's goal and the own goal. Enzo Fernandez gets the header away, but Ginobili is forced to make a save. Now in the 66th minute. Can we get something going here? It's Enzo Fernandez into Yannick Carrasco. Yannick Carrasco, it's great work from him, but he can't play it past Montiel. I should have probably played that over to the player down the left. I believe it was Enzo Fernandez. Now Romero. Dispossessed there. It should have been a foul, but we'll take it. So we get a 2-0 victory over Sevilla. I'd love to see it. We're going to quit in this game with the second team up against Cadiz there. I'm not sure when Sanchez is back from his injury. Should be pretty soon. We get a 4-0 victory courtesy of Alvaro Morata scoring 3 goals and Saul getting a goal. We're going to send this game here with the first game up against Roma here, as that will be our 5th group stage game, and a win here will put us top of the group. I believe a draw would as well, but a win here will solidify us at the top, and we can pick up the victory with Joao Felix getting a goal early on. Here before we get into our final game of the episode, as you can see, we've summed a couple of games via the calendar. We've summed a game up against Getafe, picked up a 0-0 draw. We've summed a game up against Osasuna, picked up a 4-1 victory, and up against Copenhagen. We've got a 2-2 draw, which means we finish top of our Champions League group, so we get an easy opponent in the round of 16, hopefully. We're going to end the episode here with a game against Bilbao. They currently sit down in 10th place, if I remember correctly. Yes, they are, 21 points. As you can see, we are still undefeated in the league, 1 point clear of Barcelona in 2nd. We're going to get into this one up against Bilbao with the first team, and we're going to play the highlights of this one up against them. I believe we're going to go with this lineup. Here we are. We're going to go with this lineup, and we're going to play the highlights of this one. Let's get into this one. Hopefully, end our episode with a victory. His first highlight goes to us, so instead I run straight for the centre, 8 minutes in, so we can get an early goal here. He Correa to take a good touch here, he does so. Angel Correa now. Blast it past Unai Simon, he does so. And we're 1-0 up here, up against Bilbao. A perfect start to the game. Let's hope we can continue this good performance and get some more goals. Now we have a counter-attack here. I'm not sure where this ball is going, so we're just going to go with a float. Okay, how is that a counter-attack for us? Did it say Bilbao? I'm not too sure. Might have said Bilbao actually. We've got an attack here, it's blocked by Jimenez and cleared by Llorente. Okay, Correa. Okay, this is great work. Okay, Joao Felix is in the centre. Joao Felix. They put that into the box. Why did he take a touch instead of shooting? What was that? Another attack here. Game that should be winning like 3-0 by now. Joao Felix. Angel Correa's first touch was awful there. Okay, we get a penalty though. Yannick Carrasco stood over it. I didn't want to give it to Joao Felix again though, as I did earlier in the episode. Joao Felix, or is he? There he is. To take this one, Joao Felix, to make it 2-0. Can he do so? The score pass Unai Simon. He does so, he goes to right this time. And he puts the 2-0 up against Bilbao. Have to see it. Okay, we have a penalty to face of our own here, literally a couple of minutes later. Now we have to turn handballs off for penalties, so we're not going to get those anymore. But John Oblak, can he save this? John Oblak is pinning me down the right. Okay, another penalty. 3 penalties in a row, what is this? Okay, where's he going to go this time? He went left last time. No, he went right last time. He's going to go down the centre. Okay, how are they in this game? 2 penalties in a row. What is that? What is that, like RNG? We get a chance there that we should score. Take a good touch, Angel Correa. Angel Correa now to make it 3-2 in a game that they should not be in. Now, this is a great finish from Angel Correa. And we're back in the lead there. Let's just hope they don't get any more penalty decisions. How did they get 2 penalties in a row? How is it 3 penalty highlights in a row as well? I've never seen that before. We get a chance there. Can we play that through ball for the centre? No, we can't, so it goes to Joao Felix. It's going to work out anyway, hopefully. No, we ain't, because Joao Felix is going to get dispossessed. And it's a 3-2 victory, we'll take it. Okay, to arrive there, we're going to look through some stats and we can see Joao Felix is our leading goal scorer currently with 11 goals in 9 games, but Alvaro Morata is behind him with 12 goal involvements in 12 games. Great, impressive work from Alvaro Morata. Yannick Carrasco behind him with 4 and 3. Cunha only 4 and 5 though. Good return. Griezmann 5 goal involvements in 9 games. Angel Correa 6 and 9. De La Vega needs to step up his game more. Similar more. Now next episode we will have a transfer window, so let me know if there's any players you think we should be selling in this team, whether you think we should be replacing the likes of Kondogbia. Kondogbia obviously is a pretty decent player, but I certainly release scores on him just in case any team wants to get that. To activate that, so let us get a lot more money than we could get from due to a normal transfer fee. But no one's coming for it yet. Obviously, our Douglas Luiz, who is our backup. Let's see how long it's going to take him to go up in overall. Okay, 10 weeks there. Okay, so 10 weeks to go to 28-1 rated. That isn't bad. Yeah, we've got a bunch of players there. Now, the back line is something I don't think we need to change. Robert Sanchez's back from his injury, so we don't need a backup goalkeeper now. Mendes Sanchez. Do we bring him back from his loan and use him somewhere? I don't know. I think that could be a season 3 player to use, or sell him in season 3. Yeah, in terms of the front line, I think we're okay. As you saw, every attacker of ours in terms of strikers and centre forwards is doing quite well for themselves. Especially Alvaro Morata, who I mentioned earlier in the episode, I might start him in the first team because he just does better than likes of Correa and Cunha, it seems like, in most games. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if you think there's anyone I should buy. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.